understand you have a YouTube channel.
Yep.
You like to educate.
Yep.
Tell us about your channel.
I love the YouTube stuff that I do because it's everything that I believe about education. It's free. Anyone can log on and have a look. I've had viewers from over 100 different countries around the world. I've got 10,000 subscribers, 800,000 views. None of them have ever paid me a cent. YouTube chucks a few dollars my way from the advertising, but anyone who wants to get this education can just log on and do it. And like I said when we were speaking earlier, that's how I believe education should be. And I love the comments. I love getting emails and so on from people who say, this has really helped me. It's a real boost for me. You don't get that sort of job satisfaction with too much.
Which is how I met you, correct?
Absolutely.
Thank you for that. You taught me a lot.
My pleasure.
Also, you have stated that you believe in providing education to those whose socio-economic circumstances have meant that they may not be able to study.
Well, look, I grew up in a low socio-economic area in Brisbane. I got certain opportunities because of Brisbane State High. I suspect that there's lots of really smart people out there who, for one reason or another, haven't had the opportunities that they might have had to engage with formal education. And when they look at the stuff that I'm doing on YouTube, if they can look at that and say, well, this makes sense to me, maybe the next step for them is to say, well, if I can understand that, then maybe I can go on and do university study. The hardest part, particularly for mature age students and particularly for mature age women, the hardest part of the whole process is actually getting the moxie to turn around and say, oh, I think I can do this and I'm going to go put in the application form and maybe I can help there.
So what would be the most frustrating thing about your YouTube channel?
I'd love to be able to do it full time, but I don't really see that that's going to happen. Look, you do get some particularly for some reason on constitutional law, you do get some absolute raving nutjobs who leave all sorts of comments about the idea that the Constitution is some sort of corporate conspiracy or something like that. For a while I used to engage with these people and try and explain to them what the reality was, but it's like talking to a brick wall. And so nowadays when I see those comments, I just delete them. I don't even give them time of day.
So they're your conspiracy theorists?
Yeah, and they see me as part of the problem, and that's fine. That means they can go and look on someone else's channel.